And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Talk News Now. I have here with me a wonderful young lady. We've spoken several times on the phone, although this is the first time we've actually met. This is Lisa Priestman from the American Cancer Society, specifically with Relay for Life. How are you, young lady?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well, no, at least, we've talked.
Oh, yeah.
We're like close like that.
Yeah, but now we're close, like
this. The Relay for Life is a huge event all across this country.
Definitely.
I mean, they have them like everywhere.
Everywhere. There are 5,200 in America alone, and they're in 22 other countries around the world, too.
Really?
Cool. Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, so really all over the country, all over the world?
All over the world, and we've got 10 here in Southern Nevada. Yeah.
So now how many are you in charge of?
Only 4, but it's a full-time job doing 4, let me tell you.
So do you actually end up doing this like year-round to work on setting up the relay from one year to the next?
Definitely, yep. We start our season in September with our planning committees. We have just a whole ton of great volunteers who actually came here today, so that's really cool.
Hey, volunteers! Give yourselves a big hand over there.
We're a volunteer-run organization, so we really need our volunteers. But we start in September to really run Relay for Life, and then we go all the way until our last event is in June. And you would think we would have a small break, but then we get started on our Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, which is in October. So keep your eye out for that one, too.
Keeps things moving from one time to the next, the next.
We're always busy.
How important is the Relay for Life when it comes to the fundraising and the support needed for the American Cancer Society?
Relay for Life is our signature fundraiser. So that's where we get most of our money from the American Cancer Society to help fund our research, all of the advocacy efforts that we do with the government, our education for making sure that people prevent cancer. And a lot of the patient services that we have here in the Valley are also funded by our Relay for Life program, too.
Yeah, and the thing is, when I say that, I'm not really surprised, because it seems like not only is this just such a fun event, but it's also so well organized, and it's just awesome when you sit down and think about it. Now, which relays are you going to be running?
I'm going to be there at hopefully I'll be at all of them, but the ones that I'm kind of in charge of are the Las Vegas event, the big one in the Northwest, North Las Vegas in the Northeast, our Boulder City event, and all the way up in Mesquite.
So Boulder City, the Mesquite?
Mm-hmm. Get a lot of miles on my car.
I was just say, they give you some gas money? No, just kidding. At holy smokes, at $4 a gallon, I'm starting to wonder. But no, you've got, to orchestrate all this, it takes a tremendous amount. How many, volunteers or volunteer hours does it take? Forgetting those people that are like actually walking the track. I'm talking about with everybody else that's involved.
So we've got volunteer committees on each and every one of our Relay for Life events that help. They come together starting, as I said earlier, in September. Mm-hmm. They come together, they have meetings once a month, and they really go out into the community, and they're the liaisons between the American Cancer Society and the community, because I can't be everywhere. I can't be at all of these places. And the volunteers are awesome. And we've got, at our largest event, we've got 40 people on our committee helping to plan this event. And in some of them, we just have 4 or 5 really dedicated volunteers who just hit the pavement all the time and just really get the community involved in this event.
I'll tell you what, when it comes to the American Cancer Society, you guys are iconic. Your whole method of way of doing things and the passion that you have for a disease that, quite frankly, I think it affects literally every person I have ever known. I've never known anybody who cannot be if they themselves were cancer-free, then a family member or a close friend or whatever the case is. It just seems like it's just having such a huge, huge, huge impact. But what I've got to do is I've got to take a quick, short break. And in doing so, I want to remind folks that we're going to be doing a fundraising event, as a matter of fact, on April the 11th at the Queen Victoria Pub for Miracle Flight for Kids. And so you can participate in that. We're going to have a whole lot of other things going on. I also want to get a chance right now to, Ella Roberts is out? Okay. Ella, where are you?
I saw you trying to deny me some food time. I saw that. It's okay. It's okay, though. But today I am at a private event catered by Chef Q, who's actually one of the only, if not the only, female chef. Men have taken over in the whole of Las Vegas, and she has these amazing cheese things, and I put ranch on everything, but even I couldn't put any ranch on that. But just wanted to mention her and give a shout out because she's one of my friends, and I do love her. And her name's Chef Q. And back to you in the studio.
You know, here's the thing: is whenever Elle is out and about, it inevitably has to do with food. But in this case, I even have to validate this. Chef Q is absolutely amazing. If you ever have a chance to be at any of her functions, it's absolutely great. Now, I know you folks at the American Cancer Society don't eat. I understand that. You walk, 30 hours a day, 40 hours a day, whatever the case is. But actually not. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to be joined by Dave Robbins from Vegas News Review. We're going to talk a little bit more about cancer survivals, and we're also going to talk a little bit more about Relay for Life. So don't you dare go away, because Lisa and I got a lot to still talk about.